Well, hello everyone. My name is MightyStream, and I'm going to do your February the 23rd spiritual principle a day in a meditation. You can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and get into the meditation. I hope you're having a beautiful morning. Okay. The title of the meditation, I want to hide that screen right there. Well, let's go ahead and get into it anyway. The title of the meditation, A Crash Course in Hope. While abstinence is the beginning, our only hope for recovery is a profound emotional and spiritual change. That comes from step 1. Being new in NA is a crash course in hope. At first, our hope only needs to last as long as the distance to our phone. When that obsession to use clouds our commitment to staying clean today, we will call a new friend NNA or our dealer. We hope for the former, but most of us in early days have reservations. Do we even want to stop using? Can we? In a meeting, someone shares, hope is an acronym for hold on, pain ends. Yikes, more like hell on planet Earth. Others of us are sure that we're done with using forever and ever and ever. But then we're told by someone to slow our roll as it's just for today around here. If that's the case, do we even dare to hope for a better life beyond the one we can see for tomorrow? Soon we hear and eventually absorb the idea that abstinence does not equal recovery. Our disease doesn't just manifest physically in our reliance on drugs and messed up behaviors. An NA member clarifies. It's mental, emotional, and spiritual too. So we need the solutions that touch all of it. When we stop using, it's merely the start of our recovery. Our hope evolves to a deeper version, hearing other people's experience. We transition from merely wanting some short-term relief from our obsessions and destructive behaviors to desiring significant change in other areas of our lives that we believe might be possible based on observations of other members' long-term experiences. They did the work, so can I. We don't passively hope for a meaningful recovery beyond abstinence. We treat our addiction with the program and principles of NA. We learn to let go of our self-obsession and embrace humility through working steps. Application of the tradition in our lives, traditions rather, not just one, application of the traditions in our lives leads us to contribute to the greater good of NA and our communities. Hope becomes helping other people every day. Hope helps me to be abstinent today. As I continue to treat my whole disease with vigilance and perseverance, I will keep hope alive, deepening and sustaining my recovery. Powerful meditation. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. What a powerful meditation. I really, 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 and I do mean sincerely, really enjoyed this meditation. One of the reasons why is because I happen to work with an agency who uses the acronym HOPE, and it stands for helping other people exceed. Helping other people exceed. And I love these acronyms in this meditation. Hold on, pain ends, hell on planet Earth, hearing other people's experience, helping other people every day. I am vibing with that. I love the spiritual feel of hope. And this is the thing about it. Hope is one of those things that you know when you have it and you know when you don't. And there's a lot of times we're just holding on by the hair on our chinny chin chin till we pass through a storm and get to the other side. And whether or not you held on with a good attitude or held on with a bad attitude, just the fact that you are holding on in and of itself is hope at work for you. It's a very spiritual principle that it has so much virtue to it. And guess what? When you have hope, you can give hope. And it's kind of like, you don't have to have a whole bunch of it to be able to give it away. You might only have a little bit of hope for the day and see someone else that is completely, utterly hopeless. And all of a sudden, something will rise up in you and you will want to share with them your experience, strength, and hope. And that little bit that you mustered up for them in the spirit of goodwill and service encourages them. And then all of a sudden, when you see them rise up and come back to life, feeling hopeful, you get hope back into your own reservoir and it wells up on a very deep level. Enough hope that you can probably swim in it. You know why? Because it was given to you freely and you gave it away freely. And what do we say? You can only keep what you have by giving it away. So no matter how small your hope seems to be to you today, I want you to do this for me. I want you to practice extending hope to other people that you meet. Whether they be in the fellowship or not, it doesn't really matter to me. I want you to take that hope that you have and extend it to someone else. So here, this is what this looks like, okay? Let me be real clear. This is my crash course in hope, okay? Let me be really, really clear. When someone says to you, I'm having an awful day, what are you going to say? I'm sorry to hear that. I am too. No, that's not hopeful. Ask them, what's so awful about your day? I'm interested in listening. What's going wrong? Maybe I can help. They might give you some information and they might not. But you make sure that you listen and you listen well. And when they're done, you can tell them where you're at with that. You can tell them, you know what? There's not a lot I can do about your situation, but I would love to say the serenity prayer with you. Can we just say the serenity prayer? Do you know that prayer? And if they say they don't know it, that's okay. Just tell them I'll lead and then you repeat when I pause. and say it. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. And then they repeat that. And I want you to use the word me, not the we version, right? Grant me the serenity. Grant me the courage to change the things that I can. Grant me the wisdom to know the difference. Because when they repeat it, it becomes very personal for them. And I would almost put money on this, that they are going to feel hopeful when they leave your presence. You have just given them one of your tools that you use every day, and it costs you nothing but a little bit of time. Hope is what helps us to be abstinent today. And I want you to continue to address your disease of addiction with vigilance and perseverance. And keep that hope alive, because it's going to deepen and sustain you in your recovery and those that you come in contact with. In a spirit of goodwill and service, remain hopeful today. Well, I've enjoyed talking to you today, and I hope that you have a beautiful day on purpose.